We are live from Thomas B. Southard Stadium on the campus of St. Leo University. This is Tom Cannell welcoming you to St. Leo University Baseball. What a big series this weekend. Tampa is in town, rated number 2 in Division II. They'll be here for a single game tonight, doubleheader tomorrow. A little bit of work to do for the Lions. They come in at 14-7, Tampa at 17-5. But I guess Tampa hasn't, or St. Leo hasn't won a game here against Tampa since 2005, and it's currently a 9-game losing streak. So Rick Odette and the Lions tonight going to try to stop a train coming down the tracks. Kevin Pimental will be the starter. He's the Friday night go-to guy for Tampa. He's 4-1, 6 appearances, 37 innings, 26 hits, 11 runs, walked 9 and struck out 39. ERA of 2.19. And for the Lions, it'll be McCabe Sargent. He's 17 innings, 6 appearances, 19 hits, walked 7, struck out 18, 3.63 ERA. So there'll be some scouts in the stands tonight. We're expecting a big crowd to line up on both sides of the outfield lines, and it's going to be a really interesting 3-game series. Both teams 3-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. Somebody this weekend is going to step aside. We'll be back with the umpires, the starting lineups, and the first pitch of Game 1 of this 3-game series after we take this timeout.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
My name is Marie Kors. I'm from Germany and I played for St. Leo University in the women's golf team. My major is economics and my minor is in accounting. When I came to the States, everything just felt bigger. It was an adjustment, but I loved every part of it. St. Leo has kind of developed as my family. I got there when I was 17 and I was kind of like a small little girl experiencing a new world. But over the 4 years, I found a lot of friends there. It was just like the perfect setup for being successful in my sport and in school. I think golf is definitely more mental. When I came to college, I was like a great ball striker. I always loved to hit the golf ball. I always loved to practice short game. But what I had to learn is to be patient on the golf course and just accept whatever happens and then play the next shot the best as you can. Being the national champion in D2 is an incredible feeling. Winning nationals was kind of the crown to my season, and then being named the player of the year for the season, it was incredible. I think the achievement I'm most proud of is the award I got at the end of my senior year, being the graduate with the highest GPA. It was an award from the university and I was so thankful for them helping me throughout the 4 years, and then getting that award, it was just amazing. After I graduated from St. Leo, I moved back to Germany. I study in the master's program, which is called International Economics and Economic Policy. So we just had 7 weeks of school and it's already challenging, but I like the challenge and I'm excited what comes next and what I can learn there.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship, found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits.
Okay, Tom Cannell back here at St. Leo, ready for baseball. Out on the mound, McCabe Sargent, 3.63 ERA. This will be his 7th appearance. 17 innings pitched. Walked 7, struck out 18, ERA of 3.63. He's going to face Yorvis Torrealba, Danny Blair, and Alec Aliwine, top 3 in the Tampa lineup. Tampa in at 17-5, 3-3 in the SSC. St. Leo, 14-7, also 3-3 in the SSC. And both of these teams coming into the season were well thought of as far as conference play, so a little bit of a slow start perhaps for both of them at 3-3. Somebody will walk away from this series with a leg up. Yorvis Torrealba. Yes, he is the son of Yorvit Torrealba, who was a longtime catcher with the Rockies. He's a junior. Comes in hitting .409, and that's not even number 1 on the ball club. 4 home runs, 22 runs batted in. The home run column and the RBI column on these teams is not close. Tampa can score some runs. Set to go, first of 3, and a strike. Umpires for tonight's game. Casey Sanchez will be behind the plate, Landon Davis over at first. Set the defense for you here after this pitch. Breaking ball, another strike. Jacob Reimold over at third. Derek Gibria short. Danny Torres at second. Over at first tonight is Peyton Isaacson. Amir Wright in center. Jared Morello in left. And the right fielder is Aaron Portee. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful night for baseball here in Central Florida. 83 degrees, little breeze blowing toward left. Something hit up and hard to left. We'll get a little boost. 1-2. Swing, and just enough. Fooled him on the breaking ball, but he got one out at the end of the bat. Send it back to the screen. Let's see, Torrealba. Takes it inside. They check, no swing. 5'11", 185 from Parkland, Florida. He's a graduate of Stoneman Douglas High School. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Opening hitter of the game, opening hitter of the 3-game series. Breaking ball chopped in the batter's box, and that one hurts. Got those puppies barking. Pounded it straight down on him. He's going to walk it off. Boy, I remember those days. Except up north, it would have been about 50 degrees when that happened. You'd dance for half an hour. Torrealba, 66 at-bats, 27 hits, scored 26 runs, has 7 doubles and 4 home runs, slugging percentage of .697. Trainer's going to come out. Took it right off the instep. That's what he points to. And he's about ready to shake it off. Joe Urso back to his coaching box at third. Count remains 2-2. It's been there with a couple of foul balls. Danny Blair, the center fielder for Tampa, is in the on-deck circle. We'll do it again at 2-2. Fastball fouled away again. So Torrealba is making McCabe Sargent work here in the top of the first. Bouncing ball to third. Good stop by Reimold. Long throw is not in time. So he made a dive, was able to knock it down, but he had to hunt for it. By the time he picked it up, got it over to first. Torrealba had legged it out. So infield single to start the ball game for Torrealba, and he earned that one. Fighting McCabe Sargent all the way. Rick Odette headed out. He wants to talk to the umpire. Not sure exactly what the discussion is. The men in blue will discuss it. Nothing changed. The old adage, who wins this one, the man in blue or the man in blue? Here's Blair, 352 hitter. Third baseman staying back. Throw over to first. Reimold not respecting the bunt. Should Blair decide to dump one down. Short lead at first by Torrealba. He's 4 out of 5 for the season. There's a fastball strike. Alec Allewine, the DH, on deck. Blair, 5'11", 195, and a senior from Bel Air, Maryland. Swings through that one, chops it foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Crowd starting to fill up the bank along the right field line. Expect a good number of folks to come out and watch the games tonight and tomorrow. Be a number of scouts here, too. There's a called strike. Pulled the string on that one. Blair couldn't pull the trigger. First strikeout, first out of the ball game. Here's Alec Allewine. He's a big boy, 6'2", 250, and a junior from Panama City. Hitting .299. He's got 5 home runs, tied for the league lead, and 19 runs batted in. High pop. Portilla in left, drifts back a hair, and he puts it away. Out number 2 on the fly ball to left. Allewine hits the first pitch. And the catcher and cleanup hitter, Danny Servin. Servin, 4'11". 30 hits and 73 at-bats. We'll see what Torrealba does down here at first with 2 down. Checks him over there. Servin, 5'11", 190, and a senior from Miami. Transfer from the University of Tennessee. Runner goes. Line drive right field. Perfect hit and run. Torrealba will check in over at third. And with 2 down, Tampa will have him on the corners. That was picture perfect. Torrealba on the go and Servin hitting right behind him. Second hit of the ball game. First threat of the game belongs to Tampa here in inning number 1. Here's Nick Durr, the third baseman, number 10, 344 hitter. Chance to plate the first run of the weekend. High fly ball to center field. Right is back, has it measured, puts it away. So a couple of hits do no damage. Tampa leaves 2, and we've played 1 Lions coming to bat.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Bottom of inning number 1. Kevin Pimentel out on the hill. He's the ace of the Tampa squad this year. 4-1. This is game number 7. 37 innings pitched. 26 hits. Walked 9, struck out 39. An ERA of 2.19. Last year he was the number 2 man on the staff, and now he's numero uno. He'll see Amir Wright, Jared Morello, and Peyton Isaacson, the first 3 in the Lions lineup. Amir Wright, 5'11", 190, a junior from Griffith, Indiana. He's having a season. He's hitting .345. He's 7 of 9 stolen bases, and he's played an outstanding center field all year long. Pimentel, first pitch is a strike. Fastball right down the middle. Fastball bounced to second. Good hop on over to first and out number 1. So Earhart over to Perry. Amir Wright is retired, 4-3. And here's Jared Morello, the right fielder. Morello, 6'2", 200 pounds, and a senior from Valley Falls, New York. Been a fixture in this number 2 spot all year long. He comes in hitting .393. You want him on the bases. He's 14 of 15 stolen base attempts. First pitch a strike. Nick Durr down at third. Nick DeTringo at short. Drew Earhart at second. Over at first, Cole Perry. There's a strike. Torrealba is in left. The center fielder is Danny Blair, and over in right is Steve Mangrum. Servin is behind the plate, and Pimentel on the hill. Fastball up and away. 1-2. Showed him the fastball 0-2. See if he comes back with something off speed here as an out pitch. Breaking ball is in the dirt. 2-2. Isaacson on deck, and then it'll be Brett Koffel. Second ranked Tampa. At 17-5. These teams are just now going to get cranked into the conference. They've had most of the games out of conference, 6 each so far. 2-2. There's a shot to left. That's going to be a fair ball down into the corner in left field. Going to be extra bases. Morello will pull up at second with a stand-up double. Took that fastball and just kind of served it down the left field line. Stayed fair by about 6 feet. And he's out at second. First runner of the game for the Lions. First base hit. And Isaacson will come up, and he's been the offensive man. 310, 5 home runs, 21 runs batted in, 6 doubles. He is having a very good season. Plays first, catches, and has done some closing out of the bullpen. Has a big rip at that fastball, fouls it straight back. That was power against power there. Outfield deep and shaded around to right. Swings through that fastball. 0-2. Again, power on power. No balls, 2 strikes, a man at second. 1 man down in the Lions' first. No score. Breaking ball into the dirt. Nice backhand by Danny Servin. Only one underclassman starting tonight. That's Earhart, the second baseman. He's a sophomore for Tampa. All the rest are juniors or seniors. Line drive just outside the bag at first. Didn't get it all, but little humpback liner stayed foul. Lions looking to be the first ones on the board tonight. Seems like they've been playing behind a lot early in ball games so far this year. 1-2. Sends that one foul. That's all the way over onto the softball stadium. One ball, 2 strikes. Isaacson, 6 foot, 205-pound senior from Galesburg, Illinois. There's a shot, going to be through into left field, a base hit. We're going to have a play. Here comes the runner, here comes the throw, and not in time. So Isaacson shoots one through the hole into left. Morello comes around from second, and the Lions have hit the board first. So a double and a single back-to-back here. Isaacson takes over at first. That was just what the doctor ordered. Brett Koffel, the cleanup hitter, 272, 3 home runs, 20 runs batted in. Got the most at-bats in the starting lineup, 92 at-bats. 25 hits, 7 doubles, 3 home runs. Dangerous guy at the plate. Not a lot of speed at first. Bouncing ball up the middle, that may get into center field, and it does. Once it got over the pitcher's head, it was bounding into center field. Infield is hard, just simply because it's baked, sun-baked. 3 straight hits for the Lions. Isaacson checks in down at second, Koffel at first, and here's DH Logan Flood. Flood, big boy, 6'3", 200 pounds, a redshirt freshman from Brooksville, Florida. Sure, we had lunch today. Larry Wise visited me from Ohio. We were up in Brooksville for lunch today. There's a breaking ball away, 1 ball. Lions looking to do a little damage here early. Oh, 1. Fastball strike. Flood, 267, only 30 at bat so far. He's just been a recent addition to the everyday lineup. But he can hit the ball a long way. There's a line shot, almost too hard. Gets to the center fielder. That was a bullet. Back to second is Isaacson. He hit that one right on the nose, but right at the center fielder. Out number 2. Oh, he drilled that one. Good play by the center fielder, Blair, because that low line drive right at you. Tough one to follow. All right, with 2 outs now, here's Aaron Portee with a chance to keep it going. The left fielder, Portee, a senior, 6'2", 195, Lumberton, New Jersey. .238 hitter, only 21 at-bats in this season so far. Trying to pick up that big 2-out hit. 2 men on, 2 men down. We have 1 in. Two and 0. On deck hitters, Jacob Reimold, the third baseman. Short lead. Swings to that fastball. 2 and 1. Matt Kennedy going through the signs down at third. Chase Turner in the box over at first. Two one. Drag, fastball. So now Pimentel is caught up with Portee. 2s across the board. 2 outs, 2 on, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Bouncing ball and a great stop by the second baseman. He can't make the play, but he knocks it down, saves a run. Earhart made a nice backhand sliding stop, but the ball jumped out of his glove, and by the time he recovered, couldn't make a play, but he certainly saved a run by knocking it down. Be an infield single for Portee. I thought that one might sneak through. So now we're loaded. Jacob Reimold, 209, 4 home runs, 13 runs batted in. Big at batter of this game already. This is the kind of inning that can change the attitude of the teams. Tampa will get a lift getting out. The Lions will get a lift if they keep it going. 1 ball. Fouled off the end of the bat. Had him way out in front of that breaking ball. So Earhart, will give him a little star for a defensive play. That one certainly saved a run. One, 2 down. Sacks jammed. Shoots this one foul. Just missed us. 1 and 2. Seventh hitter of the inning for the Lions. High pop. Should probably do it. Left fielder moving over. He's got it measured, and he puts it away. So we get a run, but we leave 3. Get 4 hits, 1 run, 3 men left. And we're going to the top of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Lions.
Has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a date with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born.
about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the
Top half of inning number 2. A lot of action in that first inning, but only 1 run. It'll be Mangrum, Perry, and DeTringo, 6, 7, and 8 in the Tampa lineup. Mangrum 395. Anyway, you look at these. You look at these averages: 409, 352, 299, 411, 344, 395, 341, 307. There's Earhart at 268. 1-1. Mangrum, 6 foot, 215 pounds senior from Charlottesville, Virginia, by way of Virginia Tech. Swing and a miss. He pulled the string on that one. Had Mangrum fooled. The Spartans bring some firepower to the plate. 1-2. Another breaking ball off the end of the bat. Sargent has this one. Flips it on over to first. Easy out. So Mangrum is retired. 1-3 to start the second. 1 down to first baseman Cole Perry, number 33. Let's see. Perry's at 341. 1 home run, 10 runs batted in. Perry, Florida guy, 6 foot, 215 pound senior, Jacksonville, Florida. And as I'm talking to Larry, he likes me here. When I played ball back in the 60s, 6 foot was a big guy. Now, these guys are just huge. That one is hit pretty well to left. And it's so well, it's out of here. Into the palms. So, Cole Perry sends one out of here over the St. Leo sign. Got that ball up in the air, and the wind probably didn't help it that much because it was hit pretty well, but it just sailed out of here. Second home run on the season for Perry. And it's 1-1. That was a short-lived lead. Now the shortstop, Nick DeTringo. 307. Number 8 hitter. He's the shortstop. Breaking ball. Sargent tried to sneak a fastball by Perry, and he hit it about 375 or 80 feet. Now that wind is really whipping to left. There's a shot to left. This is going to be extra bases down into the corner. Easy stand-up double for DeTringo. So the Spartans come charging right back with a home run and then a double. One man down to the number 9 hitter, Drew Earhart. 268. No home runs, 8 runs batted in. He's the only underclassman in the lineup. He's a sophomore. 5'11", 185. He's from Tampa. Tampa is about 35 miles south of San Antonio here. So a lot of hometown folks here at the ball game tonight. 1 strike. Sargent takes his time. Breaking ball outside. Earhart showed bunt, pulled it back. Reimold just about even with the bag at third. Infield looking for 2 up the middle. No, I guess they're not going to do that with a man at second, Thomas. They're shading the middle. There's a breaking ball and a good stop by Koffel. 1-1. Spartans put a couple on in the first, did not score, but the home run by Perry and now the double by DeTringo has Tampa back in business. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball didn't hold up. 2-2. Now you see Earhart choking the bat up 3 or 4 inches with 2-2 on the count. Now he takes the time. Gets back in. Wide stance in the box. About 3 inches up the handle. Breaking ball, bouncing ball. Could be trouble. It's into left. This is going to score another run. Oh, boy. That runner was halfway home. He put the brakes on and went back to third. I didn't think that was going to be a problem to score that run, so the fact that he pulled up at third is a little bit of a break. Here's Rick out to have a little talk with the pitcher. We'll take a timeout for a minute and we'll be back. Trouble in River City. Conference is over. First and third. Only one out. Now the infield's looking for a couple. Ball gets by, and that's going to probably score the run, and it will. So I guess we'll call that a wild pitch. Bouncing ball to short. That time a nice stop. Long throw, not in time. Knocked down. The run's going to try to score. The ball gets away. I think that time would have been probably smarter for Gibbery just to hold on to that one. He tried to make a play, and in doing so, put it in the dirt over at first. Hopped away from Isaacson, and the runner scored from second base. So, still only one away. Gibbery made a nice play just to knock it down, but tried to make something else happen and didn't work out too well. Swing and a miss. Base hit for Torrealba. That's his second. Here's Blair. He struck out called his first time. Looks like Joey Antonopoulos starting to loosen the St. Leo bullpen. We're only in the top half of inning number 2, one man down. 3-1 now, the Spartans. In the dirt, nice stop by Koffel. Inning started with a bouncing ball right back to the pitcher, but then Perry with a home run, DeTringo with a double, Earhart with a single, and Torrealba with a single. 3 in, a man at first, and only 1 down. Bouncing ball, this could be a pair. Gibbrey on to first. And they're out of the inning, but 3 runs across for the Tampa Spartans, and we're going to go to inning number 2 for the Lions, and they're going to be swimming upstream, 3-1.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Danny Torres, Derek Gibbrey, and then the top of the order for the Lions. 3-1 Tampa, bottom of 2. Torrealba now staked to a 3-1 lead. Lions tallied last inning, and Spartans come right back with 3. 1 ball, bouncing ball to third. On across the first, easy play. Dare over to Perry. 5-3 on the out, 1 down, and the number 9 hitter, Derek Gibbrey. Gibbrey hitting .314, has 1 home run, 5 runs batted in. He's been a fixture at shortstop the last couple of years here for St. Leo. 5'10", 175, a redshirt senior. He's from Largo. Takes a strike. Shadows just now creeping up on home plate. Base. And a nice play. Shortstop over behind the bag. On over to first. So another ground ball, 6-3 on the out. 2 up, 2 down. Amir Wright, leadoff hitter. Bounced out to second his first time. So Torrealba comes out in a shutdown inning and takes care of the first 2 with relative ease. There's a fastball strike. Pimentel, the Friday night starter, ace of this ball club. Foul back. 2 strikes. Quickly ready. In the dirt. Jared Morello on deck. He doubled and scored back in the first. Straight back, a ball and 2 strikes remains. First game of a 3-game series. 23rd ranked Lions second-ranked Spartans of Tampa. Inside for a ball. Two and two. Swing and a miss. So an easy inning, 3 up, 3 down for Pimentel. We've got 2 complete here at St. Leo, and it's 3-1 Spartans.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Top half, inning number 3. It'll be Alec Allywine, the DH, Danny Servin, and Nick Dare, 3, 4, and 5 in the Tampa Spartan lineup. Fly ball to left by Allywine his first time. Checks the swing, a strike. Say hello to one of my good friends down in the Fort Lauderdale area, Adam Lazarus, the managing partner of the Pinnacle Racing Stable at Gulfstream Park, one of the more successful racing operations down there, and a fellow board member of the FHBPA. So Adam, hello down there. Glad to see you turning in us tonight, and I'll be down to see you here one of these days. Keep those ponies running. I think Sargent wanted that one. Casey Sanchez says ball, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. So Sargent does not want to walk the leadoff hitter. And he does. The vaunted leadoff walk sends Allywine to first. Here's Danny Servin. He had a base hit his first time. He was one of the 2 runners stranded back in inning number 1. Servin committing .411. Breaking ball. Gets away from Koffel, but he runs it down. No advance by Allywine. I don't think Allywine's going to be. Well, he's got 1 stolen base in 3 attempts. That's a surprise. That's a big man. Allywine is 6'2", 250. Here's a fastball outside. Just missed. Boy, it looks like McCabe Sargent thinks Casey Sanchez is pretty tight on his skulls here. Can't get the inside corner, can't get the outside corner. Here's a fastball strike. 2 and 1. Infield up, looking for a pair. Reimold at third baseman, back. Again, just missed. Small plate. 3-1. Having a word with Rick Odette over in the dugout. I think Rick thinks he may be squeezing him a bit too. Ready to go now, 3-1. Alleyline with a short lead. Strike 2. There's why an umpire can't win. Servin was about 10 feet down the line when Sanchez put up the right arm, and we're going full 3-2. See what the runner does here. He's going. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle. Nice grab. And the throw is in time. Nice play by Gibbrey. He was thinking two, but by the time he got there, Alleyline, who was on the run, was in the neighborhood. So he got up and fired over to first. Made a nice play and retires. Servin. So 6-4 on the out. On to second goes Alleyline. One down. And Nick Durr, who hit a fly ball to center his first time. McCabe Sargent in his third inning of work. That one got by, but it hit the umpire in the foot. Shot back to the catcher. They nearly had Alleyline in no man's land, about halfway between, but he was able to scamper back. 1 ball. Breaking ball. Sargent taking a long time looking in there. 2 balls, no strikes. Steve Mangrum on deck. Throwback, not close. Real nice crowd down the right field line. The bleachers here are full. A lot of folks on the blankets on the side of the bank. Pretty full behind us. Radar guns galore. A lot of scouts will be here for this weekend series. 2 balls and a strike. Strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Durr in at 344 to start the ball game. A home run and 13 runs batted in. Boy, anything hit the left now is going to get a big ride on the wind. Chops it in the dirt. Stays alive at 2-2. Alleyline down at second. He reached on the leadoff walk. Infield cheats up the middle. Big hole between short and third. Swing and just a foul tip off the glove of Koffel. Not much you can do as a catcher. You reach up. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That time it hit the webbing and popped out. 2-2. Watch out, and that gets a piece of the hitter. So the up and in with a fastball gets a piece of dare. He trots down to first. Hit by the pitch. 2 men on now to Steve Mangrum, the right fielder. He bounced out to the pitcher on a slow chopper back in inning number 2. Mangrum, a senior, in at 395. 6 foot 215 from Charlottesville via Virginia Tech. Breaking ball away. No easy spots in this lineup. 395 here. Cole Perry, the on-deck hitter, 341, and we saw him launch one last time. High fly to right center field. Racing back the right fielder, got it measured. And no advance by the runners. So Allewine went halfway instead of tagging. He stays at second. Fly ball to right. Morello put that one away, out number 2, and now Cole Perry. Perry lifted one up and out of here to left field his last time. It was a blast. So now Sargent trying to slam the door here. 2 on, 2 out. Trying to strand a couple. Tough customer at the plate. Breaking ball, nice one in there for a strike. Perry had his second home run of the season back in inning number 2. One strike pitch. And that one hits him. So, second hit batter of the inning. Perry took that one on the hip. He moves down to first. And now we have the bases loaded with 2 down. To Nick DeTringo, and he hit a line shot double down in the corner in left his first time. Bases full of Spartans, bottom of the second, already 3-1. Watch out, that one's up and in. No place to put him, got to make it happen here. Time called by the hitter. Earhart, the number 9 hitter, comes out on deck. But this is the man you want. Fly ball, left center field, and hit well again, way back and out of here. A grand salami. I said anything hit in the air that way is going to get a boost. That one way out of here, up the alley. So 4 runs in on that swing of the bat. Back-to-back home runs for Cole, no, that was Perry that time. So Nick DeTringo. He had all of that one. It didn't look good from the crack of the bat. There's a line drive to right field, a base hit. So at the moment, McCabe Sargent is not missing many bats. Base hit. Well, we started the inning with the old leadoff walk. That's never good. Then a bounce out, hit by the pitch, fly ball with 2 outs, another hit by the pitch, and then a grand slam home run. So the leadoff walk got it all started. Here's a nubber foul. Yorvis Torrealba, he's 2 for 2. 8 hits now for the Spartans. And we're in inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Fastball outside. 1-2. This one getting away early. 3 in the second, 4 here in the third. For the second-ranked Tampa Spartans. Bouncing ball to short. Gibbrey to second for the force. And the inning is over. But DeTringo's home run plates 4 runs in the third inning. 7-8-0 for the Spartans. 1-4-1 for the Lions coming to bat in inning number 3.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Okay, my director Larry says push the button and we're ready to go. Chopper right in front of the plate. Could be trouble. Pimentel up. Strong throw, and he gets him by half a step. So Pimentel comes in and helps himself on a chopper in front of the plate. It takes Morello out. One, 3 on the out. 1 away, and here's Isaacson with a base hit his first time. There's a strike. Pimentel out there now with a 7-run, 7-1 lead. Let's watch his mates go to work the last couple of innings. There's a chopper foul. So 2 strikes. In the dirt. Just game 1 of 3 here. Doubleheader here tomorrow. I'll be bringing game 1 to you. Tim Simpson will take the mic for game 2. Strike 3 called. Inside corner. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. And here's Brett Koffel, the catcher. He had a base hit his first time. Lions had a chance to do some damage in inning number 1. They left the bases loaded. Did get 1 in. But then Tampa has responded with 3 in the second and 4 in the third. There's a high fly to left. Wind's going to help it. Is it going to help it enough? No, right against the fence. So Koffel is the third out. He sent Torrielba against the fence in left. Nothing doing in the third for the Lions. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. It's 7-1.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Tampa will send up Blair, Allywine, and Servin. 2, 3, and 4 in their lineup. Interesting to watch between innings there. Both managers having discussions with the plate umpire, and they weren't short ones. So not sure what that was all about. Breaking ball for a strike. Blair with a strikeout called his first time. One of the few that's not been in on the hit parade. Chases that one in the dirt. McCabe Sargent, 7 runs, 8 hits. That costly leadoff walk last inning. Trying to hold them where they're at. One and 2. Try to nip that outside corner. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Didn't get it. In down around his ankles. So Blair, for the second time up tonight, has gone down on strikes. Here's Allywine. He drew that leadoff walk last inning, which started all the problem. Before it was over, Nick DeTringo had hit a grand slam home run with 2 outs. Off the plate. Hey, here's Larry with the hot dog. There's nothing like a dog at the ball game. Here's a strike. Thank you, sir. Allywine with a fly ball to left and the walk. He scored as part of that 4-run third inning. The runs that scored last inning were a walk and 2 hit batsmen. Along with the home run hitter. 3-1. Got one down. Ball 4, again close. But on down to first with another walk is Allie Wine. Sargent has struck out 1, walked 2, and hit 2. Here's Servin, the catcher, a base hit in 2 tries. Snap throw back. Servin, the catcher. 5'11", 190, Miami, Florida, via the University of Tennessee. Bouncing ball, may not get to. 1 for sure, but not in time. Slowly hit. Gibbrey over to second, but Torres is throw to first, not nearly in time. So Servin takes over at first. Allewine retired 6-4. 2 down, and here's Nick Durr. He was hit by a pitch, and he scored the last inning. Yeah, looking at this scorebook, DeTringo hit a home run, but the bases were loaded via a walk and 2 hit batsmen. You just can't give free bases to good ball teams. Breaking ball catches the inside corner. Durr with a fly ball and the hit by pitch. Servin with a short lead at first. Swing and a breaking ball, no good. No balls, 2 strikes. Left-hander beginning to toss the ball down in the bullpen. Probably be Brady McGarry. Another breaking ball. Defensive swing, fouls it back. Remains 0-2. 1 o'clock tomorrow. First game of a doubleheader. Shadows have now completely covered the infield. Bouncing ball up the middle. Gibbrey flips and the force at second. So no damage in the 4th. Lions will send up Flood, Portee, and Reimold, and they trail 7-1.
Has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a date with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide that.
7-1 deficit as the Lions come up to hit in inning number 4. Flood, Portee, and Reimold, 5, 6, and 7. Flood with a fly ball to left his first time. Kevin Pimentel in full command out there on the mound. Been staked to a 7-1 lead. He's a tough customer. He's their ace. And strike 2. Been ahead of most of the hitters. That's what good pitching does. 0-2. Chopper to third. Good grab on a tough hop and a throw over and in time. Throw was a little wide, but Perry able to keep that cleat on the bag. And Flood is out 5-3. It's a nice play by Durr because that ball hit that baked infield. Took a jump on him. Portee hit a base hit his first time, infield single. Fly ball to left. Room for the left fielder. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Here's Reimold. Well, that will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row now by Pimentel. Last man to reach was Portee back in inning number 1. Here's Reimold. He had a fly ball to center. He came up with the sacks jammed and hit the ball pretty hard, but center fielder ran it down. There's a chopper foul, and that's right off his instep. One ball, one strike. Too quickly away here. Torres out on deck for the Lions. Pimentel deals. Little fisted blooper to short. On to first and in time. So 1, 2, 3. 10 in a row now for Pimentel, and we've played 4 complete, and it's 7-1. Tampa.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide.
Breaking ball strike to Mangrum as we begin inning number 5. Mangrum 0 for 2, bounced to the pitcher and hit a fly ball to right. Another fly ball to right. Long run by Morello, and he puts it away. just in fair territory. So 1 up, 1 down to Cole Perry. He hit one about 9 miles back in the 3rd inning. Then he was hit by pitch. Bouncing ball. Nice stop at 3rd by Reimold. Throw to first is in the dirt. Gets away from Isaacson. So that'll be an error on the 3rd baseman. A nice play to snag that, but then didn't set his feet, came up throwing and short hopped it over there. E5 puts Perry at first, and here's Nick DeTringo. He unloaded the bases back in the 3rd inning with a long grand slam home run over the left center field fence. As I mentioned, it's a little frustrating because the men on were by a walk and 2 hit batters. Give a good team free bases and free outs, eventually you're going to pay the piper. And DeTringo made the collection. DeTringo hitting in the number 8 spot. Drew Earhart on deck. He's the 9 hitter. Breaking ball away. 5th inning of work for McCabe Sargent. Hot shot to 3rd. Might be a pair. Over to 2nd for 1. Back to 1st. It's a double play. 5-4-3 around the horn. That'll do it for inning number 5 for the Spartans. No runs, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Halfway home in this one, bottom of 5. It's 7-1. It's been all Spartans. 3 in the 3rd, or 2nd, and 4 in the 3rd. Meantime, Kevin Pimentel has retired 10 consecutive Lions. It'll be Torres, Gibri, and then the top of the order. Fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball away. 2-1. Fastball strike. Pimentel is in a good rhythm, giving up 4 hits. Had a chance at him in the first inning, and that's when you have to get good pitchers as early in the game. Had him on the ropes with the bases loaded, 1 run in, and he escaped. Been in full command since then. Pop up out of play. Into the crowd, which is really a good one tonight. Should look down the right field line. Do it again tomorrow, middle of the day, 1 o'clock. First of 2. There's a fastball fouled away. Tim Simpson on the dials behind me tonight. Appreciate everything he does to make us sound good. Not an easy chore. Ball 4, Torres draws a walk. And that will snap the string of 10 in a row being retired by Pimentel. Gibbrey and then the top, seeing if they can get something going here. Gibbrey, one of the veterans here, 5'10", 175, a redshirt senior. Sends one up and over to the right side, and the first baseman drops the ball. Perry was right there. He thought he was a little closer to the wall than he was, and the ball just went into his glove and came out. We're going to give him an error on that. He was standing right underneath it. Gives life to the hitter. There's a foul back. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Gibbrey offered, didn't get it. Out number 1, so the dropped pop-up does not bite Pimentel. Amir Wright now, top of the order, 0 for 2. Bounced to you first and hit a fly ball to center. Right from Griffith, Indiana, St. Joe's College. He came along with Rick Odette, played for Rick at St. Joe's. Came in hitting .345. Fastball is low. Tampa in at 17-5. 3-3 in the conference, the same record in the conference as the Lions. Lions are 14-7 overall. Here's a strike. Say hello up to the Odette crowd up in Chicagoland. Haven't seen the temperature the last couple days, but probably hasn't been any bargain. Spring will be coming. High chop. That's going to be over the first baseman's head down into right field. By the time they corral it down there, we have Torres sliding into third. Amir Wright checks in at second with a double. High chopper, Baltimore chop off this hard ground. First baseman had no chance. It kind of rolled down the line. By the time Mangrum ran it down, Torres, who kind of stumbled around second, was able to move on to third, and into second went right. So the Lions with a chance to chip away here. Morello, 2-base hit his first time. And a bounce out to the mound. 1 ball. Foul back. He was on that fastball. Shoots it straight back out of play. Lions trying to break a 9-game losing streak to Tampa. They haven't beat Tampa here in St. Leo since 2005. Breaking ball. Two balls and a strike, 1 away. Got runners at second and third. 5 hits now for the Lions. Pimental ready to go. High, 3-1. Isaacson on deck. Three, 1 inside, ball 4. So the bases are loaded on the walk to Morello. Going to have a visit to the mound by the pitching coach. Give us a chance to talk a little bit about Peyton Isaacson, the hitter coming to the plate. Isaacson came in hitting .310, 5 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Got an at-bat right now that could change the complexion of the ball game. Right now it's 7-1, only 1 out. Bases loaded of Lions. And now Casey Sanchez begins the walk from behind the plate when he gets to the mound. You just watch them all scatter. And there they go. First visit to the mound charged for the Tampa Spartans. Well, this is the guy you'd want up in this spot if you're a Lion fan. Bases full of Lions. Big rip. Send it foul. A little frustrated with himself. He had a good pitch to hit there. He struck out called his last time. Had a base hit back in the first. Outfield deep and around to right. In the dirt, and a nice block. Servant smothered that one. One and one. Fly ball to left. Short, and it's going to drop. It's going to score 2. And the Lions are back in at 7-3. Wasn't smashed, but he put it in exactly the right spot. They were giving him all of the left field line. And he took full advantage of it, dumped one in there for a single. Wright, reading it all the way, was able to score from second. So Morello now down to second. Isaacson at first. And imagine that, Larry, the leadoff walk is scored. I'd like to know what percentage that is around baseball when that leadoff walk comes back around to haunt you. 2 for 2 tonight in setting up innings. Here's Koffel. chance to continue the damage. Swings through that one. Strike two. A little anxious. Inning started with Pimenthal having retired 10 in a row, but he walked Torres to start the inning. Wright doubled. Morello walked. Isaacson with a base hit. And 2 runs batted in. In the dirt, another nice stop. Sarvin earning his plate tonight. Logan Flood out on deck, the DH. Koffel with a chance to make it even closer. Shot up the gap in left center field, and that's going to the wall. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Long throw coming in, not in time. And it's a 2-run double for Koffel. And just like that, it's 7-5. That ball was really scorched all the way to the warning track on the fly. Isaacson carries the mail all the way around from first. So a 4-run inning here. Got some activity now down in the Tampa bullpen. Pimenthal was just sailing along. And all of a sudden, he hit a rock. In the dirt. Still only 1 man down. Koffel down at second, Flood, and then Portee. Pimenthal, a little low. Got a right-hander down in the bullpen. Flood gets the swing on the 0-2 and chops it down to the third baseline. Balls and a strike. There's a strike called. So now Pimenthal is caught up 2-2. Bouncing ball, second. Up and on to first. Low throw, but a good scoop again by the first baseman, Perry. He saved a problem there. Flood is out. Second to first. That time Earhart kind of short-armed that, but first baseman picked him up with a scoop. So 4-3 on the out. Moving over to third is Koffel. And here's Portee. 90 feet away, he could make it a 1-run game. Swings through the fastball. Portee with an infield single and a fly ball to left. 4 runs in, bottom of the 5th. And now 0-2 as he sends it straight back. Again, another pop-up. Shortstop says he'll take. He's drifting back. Left fielder in, and the ball drops. 3 of them together. You take it, I got it. And I think the get up in that breeze is just kind of drifted. The shortstop looked like he wanted it all the way, but then he backed off. So that will be a base hit for Portee. Koffel scores, and it's 7-6. And the tying run now down at second for Jacob Reimold. We'll call that a two-base hit for Portee. He's standing down at second, hustling all the way. Outside, Reimold now with the chance to tie the ball game, and the way Pimentel was going, who'd have thought that? Just goes to show you. It's baseball. Can't figure it out. 5 runs in. Foul back, a ball and a strike. On deck hitter is Danny Torres. He started this inning with a walk. Good rip on a fastball. He sent it straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a little life in that third base dugout now again. Got a little more life back in the booth, too. Straight back again off the curveball. 1-2. Seven to 6. Hits are now even at 8. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. So Reimold strikes out to end the inning, but it is 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 error that did no damage, and 5 across the plate. We've played 5 complete. It's 7-6, the Spartans.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student.
Well, now, Holly, we got a game here at 7-6. 7-8-0 for the Spartans. 6-8-2. Actually, 7-8-1 for the Spartans. 6-8-2 for the Lions. McCabe Sargent. First pitch is hit the center field, and Amir Wright puts that away. That was Drew Earhart. We didn't even have a chance to tell you he was at the plate. 1 up, 1 down. This is a big inning for Sargent. His team just put 5 on the board. He needs to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Yorvis Torrealba, 2 for 3. Breaking ball. Boy, looked pretty good. Ball 1. And that one may be foul, thank you. Torrealba got a good piece of it, but he hooked it down into the left field corner. Foul about 15 feet. 1-1. He had that pitch measured. He just was a little ahead of it. Torrealba, the son of Jorvit Torrealba, a catcher for the Rockies in the big leagues for a number of years. Breaking ball and a beauty. Torrealba from Parkland, Florida, Fort Lauderdale area. Two and two. 5'11", 185, and a junior. Two. Breaking ball away. Couldn't tempt him with that one. It was way outside. So full count. We have one down, top of inning number 6, and it's 7-6. And ball 4. So a base on balls will send Torrealba down to first, bring up Danny Blair, the center fielder. He struck out twice. Blair came in hitting .352. We'll keep an eye on Torrealba down there. He's 4 out of 5 in stolen base attempts. Short lead. In the dirt, nice block by Koffel. No advance. Blair, Allywine will be on deck, and then Servin. So this is the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up with a man on. As I mentioned, a big inning for McCabe Sargent out on the mound. His mates have battled back. And ball 2. And ball 3, just a bit outside. But it's 3-0. And beginning to look like a problem here. There's the old automatic. 3-1. Now we'll keep an eye on Torrealba over at first. See how aggressive they'll be with a 7-6 lead. He goes in the dirt, and he's got it standing up because it's ball 4. Torrealba had a big lead. I doubt they were going to even have a shot at him at second, but didn't matter with the ball 4 to Blair. We're going to have a visit to the mound by Rick Odette. That may be it for Sargent. Looks like it is, and we'll take a timeout. When we be back, it'll be 2 men on and 1 man down, top of inning 6.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Joey Antonopoulos will be the new pitcher. And we have a little bit of action here. Got runners at first and second. See what I can tell you about Antonopoulos here. This is his 8th appearance. He started 5, so this is his 3rd appearance in relief. 25 2/3 innings. 38 hits, 21 runs. 19 of those are earned. Struck out 30, walked 8, and his earned run average is 6.66. He's 2-1 in the record column. He's out here to see if he can hold them where they're at. The Lions have just posted 5 runs to make it a 1-run game, and now with 1 man out, 2 walks have put runners at first and second. Here's Alec Allewine, the DH. He's had 2 walks himself tonight. So the free passes, the free bases, you just can't do that with teams like this. Swing and a miss. Boy, he tried to hit that one to the parking garage. .63, 250. He probably hit it a long way. Just didn't catch up with that one. Came in hitting .299. Has 5 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Asks for and gets time. McCabe Sargent went 5 1/3. There's a ball low. Gave up 7 runs on 8 hits. He walked 4, hit 2 batters, and was tagged for 2 home runs. One by Cole Perry and a grand slam by Nick DeTringo. And now here's Antonopoulos trying to spell relief. Swing and a miss, another big swing. Tell you one thing, Allewine is not being cheated at this at-bat. He has one thing in mind, and that's a long ball. 1-2. Runners go, up and away, throw down to second and safe. They had no play at third. So the double steal with 1 out. Runners at second, runner at third. Stolen base and a stolen base. Big jump that time. Antonopoulos took a long time, but then when he came home, there were good jumps on the bases. So double steal. Now he's got to get this hitter. 2-2. And trouble. Bullet to right, base hit. Going to score 1. They're going to hold the second runner at second, or at third. That one got out there in a hurry. So the double steal sets up 1 run, sets up runners on the corners now. Still only 1 away. Now it's 8-6. Danny Servin coming in. So Torrealba scores. That's the 3rd walk of the game that's scored. Also 2 hit batters have scored. That's 5 free bases and 5 scored runs by the Spartans. Throw over to first. Infield looking for the pitcher's best friend, the old double play ball. There's a fastball strike. Serving the catcher a base hit in 2 tries. Actually, yeah, he walked also, so base hit in 2 tries. Short lead at first. Fastball in. 1-1. Antonopoulos on in relief of McCabe Sargent. Breaking ball away. Pitching from behind. Antonopoulos ready. Breaking ball, there's a strike. 2-2. Nick Durr, the third baseman, will be on deck. There's one up and over the top. Just trying to stay alive with that swing. 8-9-0 now for the Spartans. 6-8-2 for the Lions. Swing, and he fists that one foul. Good pitch. He had it right in on his thumbs. Able to just get enough to send it out of play. We're in the top of inning number 6. Breaking ball. Oh, man, just gets a piece of that one right off the end of the bat. Had him fooled, but able to reach out and just get enough of it. So Servin staying alive. Looking for a pitch he can handle. 2-2, runners at the corners, 1 down. Chopper in the batter's box. Staying alive, that's the music being played at the plate right now. 3 foul balls. And we'll do it again, 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Couldn't pull the trigger. Ball caught the inside corner, and that's a big strikeout. 2 down now with a man at third and a man at first, and Nick Durr, the third baseman. Durr, fly ball, bounce out and hit by a pitch, scored on the grand slam. Back in that 1-2 third inning, there was a walk, a hit batter, and a grand slam. Breaking ball for a strike. Antonopoulos breaking off a couple of nice Uncle Charlies here in this inning. He had Servin frozen at the dish. Now a good one to Durr. Another one chopped to third. Reimold in. Across the first and in time. So Antonopoulos does provide some relief. He comes in, gives up a single, but Strand 2 at the corners. 1 run for the Spartans in the top of inning number 6. And it's 8-6.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Well, we have a new pitcher to start the bottom half of the 6th. It's going to be Jacinto Arredondo. He's making his 7th appearance, 11 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 4 runs, ERA of 2.31. He's going to take over with an 8-6 lead. Going to try to hold it for the starter, Kevin Pimentel, who was outstanding through 4 innings, gave up 5 in the 5th. But still stands as the pitcher of record on the winning side if the Lions don't plate a couple more. Torres, he led off last inning with a base on balls, came around to score. Fastball. Arredondo. He's 5'9", 170 pounds, and a junior from Center Hill, Florida. And he's got a little hump on that fastball. He gives it a big old stride. And that hummed a couple in there, both of them balls. Torres, Gibbrey, and then the top of the order. Fires that fastball. A lot of motion by Arredondo. Check swing, first base side. Arredondo off, and he fires the first. So an excuse me swing. Torres out 1-3 on the first out of the inning. Derek Gibbrey he's 0 for 2. Gibbrey came in hitting .314. Got a left-hander working down in the bullpen now for Tampa. Fastball up and away. Fastball, blew it right by him, 1-2. Gonna have to step up a notch with this guy. He's throwing pretty hard. Fires that one right past him. So Gibbrey down on strikes. 2 down. Top of the order to Amir Wright. He doubled and scored back in the 5-run 5th. Spartans with 3 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. Lions with 1 in the 1st and 5 in the 5th. Fastball strike, so Arredondo not wasting any time here. Fastball away. Wind pretty much died down here as we've got into the later innings. There's a fastball line down the left field line, foul. Wright trying to catch up with that fastball was a little late, and it's 1-2. Morello out on deck. And now Arredondo wants a new signal. He steps back. See if he can get on the same page with Servin. Ready now. Line drive in the hole. Nice play by the shortstop. Gets up, but he can't make a play. Feet go out from under him. I doubt he had a play anyway. Infield single for Wright. DeTringo was able to field it, but he was deep in the hole, and as he went to plant, feet went out from under him. The speedy Wright was probably not going to be thrown out on that play. So here's Morello. He's the tying run. Right over at first. He is 7 out of 9 in stolen base attempts. Arredondo in the stretch. There's a strike. With his long leg kick, that should be a potential for runners on the bases. Takes a little while for him to get that thing home once he starts everything moving. Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morello with a double and a walk in 3 at-bats. Got my buddy from the Buckeye State, Larry Wise, sitting in the booth enjoying the game tonight. He's had a whirlwind since he got here on Tuesday. Time called. We were up at the Ocala Breeders' sales on Wednesday. Sat down about 10:30 and the first horse up went for $850,000. Larry said, "Time to go." I told him, "Don't scratch your nose." You'll be vanning one home. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Isaacson on deck. 2 men down. Right down at first. Hits are now even at 9. But the Spartans lead 8-6. Chops that fastball back to the screen, 2-2. We'll see now whether what Matt Kennedy's signals mean this trip. We'll see what Wright's going to do over there at first on 2-2. 2 down. Got a good lead at first. Arredondo to the stretch. He goes. Away. Throw is not in time. So they do pilfer that base. He went 3-2, or 2-2. Now it's 3-2. And he's in scoring position for Morello. That is 8 out of 10 now for Wright on the season. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. So the base hit and the stolen base does no damage. Arredondo gets out of his first inning of work. We're going to go to the top of inning number 7, and it's 8-6.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
The old humor in the booth. Tim Simpson playing golf with us on Wednesday morning. He and Brad B. They ought to be a couple of beauties. Antonopoulos on for his second inning of work. He's going against Mangrum. Pulls a string 2 in a row. Mangrum can't find it either time. 0-2. 8-6. The visitors in inning number 7. Mangrum having a difficult time holding a swing on that one, and it was in the left-hand batter's box. He's 0 for 3. Long look in by Antonopoulos. Another breaking ball. Couldn't catch up with any of those 3. Mangrum, a strikeout victim. Out number 1. Cole Perry, a home run. He was hit by a pitch, scored on a home run, and error on the third baseman. So he's been a bit of a problem tonight. He came in hitting .341. Pops that one up and out of play. Good rip. Tell you one thing, these Tampa guys don't get cheated at the plate. Fastball strike. 2 strikes. Perry looks back to the umpire. Casey Sanchez. Landon Davis out at first. We haven't had anything to call his name about today. That's how the umpires like it. There's a bouncing ball. That's foul all the way. Count remains 0-2. First of 3 here against the Spartans. Ranked number 2 in Division II. And when you look at the offensive numbers, you understand why. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball, he swings and misses. So, Antonopoulos with 2 strikeouts here in the inning. both swinging. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Nick DeTringo. DeTringo cleaned up the mess with a grand slam home run. There was a runner on with a hit by pitch and 2 runners on that had walked. So none of those hitters had earned a base. And he came along and he cleaned it up, and there's a curveball that doesn't. Gets him on the forearm, and he moves down to first. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Drew Earhart. He's got 2 hits in 3 tries. DeTringo checks in down at first. Left-hander still throwing in the bullpen down there on the Tampa side. So far it's been Pimentel and Arredondo. And for the Lions, McCabe, Sargent, and Antonopoulos. Toss over to first. Game time tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Going to play 2, so bring your popcorn, your chairs, your blankets, and enjoy the game. Strike on a curveball. No balls and a strike. We have 2 men down. Snap throw down to first. Might have a chance. Ball bounced in, and boy, it comes up and it hits. It hits Isaacson. He's going to try to walk that one off. Count remains 2 strikes. Umpire giving him a chance to. He says, okay, let's go. That'll make you lose your breath. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Earhart at the plate. Fastball away. 1-2. Got some crooked numbers out on the board. Spartans with 3 in the second, 4 in the third. Lions with 5 in the fifth. Just missed the outside corner, boy. There have been a lot of close ones tonight. Earhart, the only sophomore in the lineup, 268 hitter. Oh, and toss over to first and a good save. We've seen an awful lot of throws to first in the last couple of weekends here. Me, I'd work on the hitter here. Excuse me, out in front. Koffel down to first, retires the side. So, the hit by pitch does not hurt. Stranded on the bag. You know what time it is now, folks. We're going to have Take Me Out to the Ball Game here and back out in the field. Get off that couch, get up, stretch, go reload your popcorn bowl. It's the 7th inning stretch. 8-6.
Has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a date with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide that.
Third pitcher of the night for the Spartans, Sammy Peralta. 6'2", 205, and a junior from Orlando. He's been in 7 previous games. He's 1-0. 14 and 2/3 innings, 19 hits, and 18 runs. That's a lot for 14 innings. 16 of those runs were earned. He's walked 11, struck out 24, and a 9.82 ERA. So he's on to face 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Peyton Isaacson, Brett Koffel, and Logan Flood. Isaacson, two hits and 3 tries. Big looping curveball, stays high. Getting late in the game now in the bottom of 7. Need to find some offense from the Lions. Tell you what, these Tampa pitchers have shown good velocity tonight. High with the fastball. He's walked 11 in 14 and 2/3 innings. 3-0. And the old automatic for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Threw that one by him. 3-2. Good rip, but he was late. Isaacson leading off the 7th. Count is full. And high ball 4. The old leadoff walk. This time it comes our way. And here's Koffel. Koffel with a big ringing bases clearing double back in the 5th inning. It was the big hit of that 5-run outburst. Another right-hander up and throwing in the Tampa bullpen. Fastball up and away. Doesn't matter how fast you throw it if you can't throw it over. Nobody down. Short lead at first. Pitch is a strike. Letter high. Koffel checks back and says, really? One and one. Little flare to right, and it's through into right field, a base hit. Second baseman had a shot at it, just about a foot too tall. So it looked like a line drive in the book. Base hit to right. First and second, nobody down. Here come the Lions. Logan Flood, the DH. He looks down to Matt Kennedy down at third. The wheels are turning here. Beretta, third pitcher of the evening for Tampa. Flood could turn things around here with one swing of the bat. Looks like he's going to bunt the ball. Pitch is low. Throw down to second. It hit the runner. One of the dangers when you don't bunt the ball and the catcher has a man down at second. Isaacson diving back. The ball, the runner, and the shortstop all got there at the same time. Flood showed bunt all the way. First baseman was 30 feet away. Third baseman in on the grass at third. If you're going to bunt it, you want the third baseman to field it. Shows bunt again. Pitch was up around his eyes, and he bunts it foul. So he helped him out with that one, 1-1. Looks down to third. See what they're going to do here at 1-1. As I mentioned last week when Phil Budervik was sitting in with us, watching these teams play throughout the first 15 to 20 games, they're not very proficient in the sacrifice bunt area. Shows bunt again. Foul ball, third base side. So Flood now is at 1-2. I would be surprised if the bunt is still on. Third baseman steps back at third behind the bag. First baseman stays on the edge of the grass. Sammy Peretta out on the mound tying his shoe, and now he's ready. So we'll see what happens here. Flood standing in. See if he can starch one somewhere here. No bunt. Ball's high, 2-2. Portee on deck. Two, nobody down, 2 men on. Breaking ball stays a little high, 3-2. That time it was Peretta that wanted it. So the count goes full on Flood, already 2 men on, nobody out. Lions are down by 2. Trying to fight back here. It's been uphill all the way. Swing and a miss. He didn't get it. So Flood down on strikes. First out. Here's Portee now with an opportunity. I think we're going to have a hitter for Portee. It's going to be Matt Morgan. Probability that Morgan will stay on and play right field, but right now he's coming to the dish. Well, let's see what Morgan brings to the plate. See if I can find the St. Leo stats there. First pitch is a ball. Morgan, 235. He's been only up 17 times, has 4 hits. But he has 6 RBIs. So he's made his hits count. Got a chance to do it again here. Swings through that fastball. One and one. Inning started with a base on balls to Isaacson. Koffel with a base hit. Flood, unable to sacrifice, ends up striking out swinging, and now we're Morgan in for Portee. Breaking ball and a good one, strike 2. So in the hole, 1 and 2. Reimold will be the on-deck hitter. Infield looking for 2 up the middle. Big hole between short and third. Timeout. Beretta goes to the rosin bag, now back up on the hill. Morgan back in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball, swing and a miss. So Morgan fans swinging, 2 down now. And it's going to be up to Reimold to do something with this promising inning. Reimold, 4 home runs, 13 runs batted in. Looking to try to cut this lead. It's 8-6. Looked like a pretty good inning getting started. Now we're down to 2 outs and 2 on. Reimold with a clutch opportunity against Sammy Peretta, pitcher number 3 for the Spartans. Breaking ball stays a little high. This is a big, strong hitter here. He could turn the game around with 1 swing of the bat. One ball to count. Torres will be on deck if Reimold can keep it alive. Inside fastball. 2-0. I would imagine he's ripping at anything that looks good here at 2-0 in the hitter's count. 2 men down. Looking dead red all the way. Gets it and fouls it back. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. And we're down 2. And Peretta trying to work out of what looked like a tough inning. First 2 men on, he's fanned the next 2. 2 and 2 on Reimold. Breaking ball, strike 3. So Peretta, he teases him, puts 2 on, and then fans the next 3. 2 stranded. We're going to the top of inning number 8, and it's 8-6.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender. Or the color of your skin. Or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide.
Top of inning number 8. Kind of an oddity between innings. The umpire strolling behind the plate, about 20 feet behind the plate. Antonopoulos uncorked one, and the catcher who was taking the throws sailed right on past him and drilled the umpire. So Casey Sanchez didn't see that one coming. He's back at the plate. He shook it off, took a little walk down to first. Torrey Alba will start inning number 8. Boy, that was a tough half inning for the Lions. Antonopoulos trying to hold them where they're at. He's in relief of McCabe Sargent. Fastball outside corner. Breaking ball, a good one. 2-2. We're in the 8th, 8-9-0 for the Spartans, 6-10-2 for the Lions. High pop out toward the crowd. Scatter on the hillside. Torrey Alba, 2 hits and a walk and a run scored. He's the leadoff man. Came in hitting a smooth 409. Didn't that used to be a cleaner? 409. It still is. Bouncing ball, tough play. Reimold with the scoop. The throw, and it gets by the first baseman. On down to second. Might have a play, and he is out at second base. He doesn't like the call. Torrey Alba doesn't like the call, but he's out. Reimold threw it past the first baseman. Torrey Alba moved on to second. He was thrown out there, but there'll be an error on the third baseman allowing Torrey Alba to make first. He's just out trying to get to second. Nice play by Isaacson to chase it down. So third error of the ball game for the Lions. One down. That play is an E5, and then he's out 3-6. Bouncing ball, high hop, foul ball. Landon Davis, first base umpire, had that one directly in his sights. Sean, did you give him a hit on that ball? Santa. Man, Christmas in March. What's that? Three, 2 on Blair. Fastball fouled straight back. Had a good rip. There's a fastball, strike 3. So Blair strikes out number 2 in inning number 8. Here is the DH, Alec Errol Allywine. He has had 2 walks and a base hit, and also a fly ball to left. When he was up last inning, he hit an absolute rocket to right field. Here's a strike. Gets his money's worth at the plate. Pitch is high, 1-1. It'll be Torres Gibry in the top of the order in the 8th for the Lions. 8-6 our score. Allywine, 6'2", 250. Junior from Panama City. There's a ball at low. 2-1. No action in the bullpen, so it's Antonopoulos. Ooh, boy. Thought he had that one. 3-1. Ball 4. Third time tonight that Allywine has drawn a walk. He gets down to first. And the number 4 hitter, Servin, the catcher. A base hit and a walk. Sandwiched around a bounce out and a called strikeout. So with 2 down, Allywine with a short lead at first. I'm not confusing him with Ricky Anderson. In the dirt. There's one up, headed toward the crowd, up on the blankets. Might be the best crowd of the year here. You would expect that with Tampa rated number 2 in the country. Lions trying to break a 9-game losing streak to the Spartans. Bouncing ball to third, Reimold. Across, and out number 3. 5-3 on the out. The walk does no damage. We're going to the bottom half of inning number 8, and it's 8-6.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender. Or the color of your skin. Or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide.
Well, we have another new hurler, 4th of the night for Tampa, Tyler Beck. Tyler Beck, number 6 is 6'1", 190, a senior from South Bend, Indiana. He has some serious numbers. This is his 8th game, 14 and 2/3 innings, given up 11 hits, 7 runs. Walked 5, struck out 16 in 14 innings. 1.84. And here's an oddity for you for a game in St. Leo, Florida. You've got a South Bend, Indiana pitcher and a South Bend, Indiana hitter. Beck, a senior from South Bend, and Torres, a redshirt sophomore from South Bend. Chances are their paths have crossed somewhere along the baseball world up there. One ball. Fastball. Boy, they just keep bringing guys in, throwing more heat than the last guy. A lot of gas on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Torres with a walk in 3 tries. High pop. Major league pop up. Third baseman's going to say he takes it. And he overruns it. So I don't know. He called the catcher off and overran it. Ball drops, and he got a life now for Torres. Same high school? St. Joe's High School in South Bend. Place I've been many times, South Bend, Indiana. There is strike 3 called. So the senior from South Bend wins the battle with the sophomore from South Bend. Torres out number 1. That is the 4th consecutive strikeout for Lions hitters. Gibbrey, and then the top of the order, Amir Wright. Another pop-up. Comes this side. Catcher says he'll take it. And it lands in the stands right below us. That'll leave a mark. Serving came all the way over to the net. Probably scattered a few folks there. Yeah, that one would put a little dent in the noggin. Watch out, fastball up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. We're in the bottom of inning number 8, and it's 8-6. 8-10-0 for the Spartans, 6-10-2 for the Lions. Line drive, solid base hit, left center field. Left fielder goes over to cut it off, and he's going to hold Gibbrey to a single. So a solid line drive single by Gibbrey. He's on at first, and here's Amir Wright. Wright represents the tying run. No activity down in the bullpen right now, so it looks like Beck will be the man here. He's trying to hold on for the starter, Kevin Pimentel, who went 5 and left with the lead. In the dirt for a ball. Amir Wright, a double, a single, and 4 tries. Stolen base. Typically good night for him. Wright came in hitting a solid .345. Gibbrey with a short lead at first. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls. Lions had a opportunity in the last inning with the first 2 men on, but 3 consecutive strikeouts closed that inning out. In the dirt, Gibbrey scampers on down. Wild pitch will send him to second. Three balls, no strikes on Wright. Morello and then Isaacson to follow. So again, showing some promise here. See if Beck can throw the automatic strike here. Nope, ball 4. So here we go again. 1 down this inning, 2 men on. Here's Morello with an opportunity and Isaacson behind him. So they're going to get their chances. Morello with a double and a walk. Struck out his last time. It's been Pimentel, Arredondo, Peretta, and now Beck on the mound for Tampa. Breaking ball, strike. Speed on the bases with Gibbrey down at second and Wright over at first. Good wheels at the plate in Morello. He takes it right down the middle, strike 2. Wasn't looking for that one, apparently. Like to have that one back, I'm sure. No balls, 2 strikes. In the hole. Swing and a miss. So the old strikeout bug strikes again. That's the 8th strikeout of Lion hitters tonight. And here's Isaacson with one chance to turn things around here. Looking for a gap. There's a inside corner strike. I don't think that Isaacson thought that was a strike, but it's up on the board, 0-1. Swing and a miss. In the dirt, a nice stop by Servin. Fly ball to left. Left fielder with room, and he puts it away. So a fly ball to left will end the inning for the second inning in a row. The Lions leave a couple. We're going to the top of inning number 9, and it's 8-6.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
We are going to the top of inning number 9. Antonopoulos remains in the game. He came on in relief of McCabe Sargent, and he's done pretty well. In fact, he's done very well. Gave up a base hit. To his first batter, and then he's been tough ever since. 2 balls. Pop up. Reimold says he'll take it. Let's see. Hey! Pop up. Now we're going to get a pinch hitter. Stephen Smith. Let's see, Stephen Smith. See what we've got for him. 5'10", 175-pounder from Trenton, Florida, just west of Gainesville. He steps in. Let's see what. He's batting .289. 38 at-bats. 11 hits, knocked in 8 runs. So he's been very effective with his hits. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 man down. Cole Perry is the on-deck hitter. He's the first baseman. 3-1 from Antonopoulos. Watch out. Scattered all the white shirts on the third base side there. Off the protective screen right in front of the dugout. Two and two. Antonopoulos ready. Watch out. Fires that one back and it's stuck in the screen. Two and two. We're in inning number 9, 8-6, the visitors. First of 3. Doubleheader tomorrow beginning at 1 o'clock. Another foul back. I'll be with you tomorrow for game 1, and then Tim Simpson will move from behind the dials to the microphone for game 2. Then Sunday, we're stay home and make a tenderloin. And a swing and a miss. Two down. So Joey Antonopoulos has done his job tonight. His mates have had opportunities the last couple of innings with 2 men on, but the elusive key hit failed to materialize. There is a hit bat. I don't think he's happy about that one. That's the second time he's been plunked. Tosses the bat, walks down the first base line. The umpire accompanied him for about 30 feet. Yeah. So with 2 down, here's Nick DeTringo. All he's done is hit a double and a grand slam home run. Other than that, he's had a quiet night at the plate. He was also hit by a pitch. So if you hit a home run tonight, you're probably going to get hit by a pitch, apparently. There have all been soft curveball hits, too. So they're trying to get them out, but sometimes the curveballs don't. So Perry down at first, and DeTringo takes the ball 1-1. Perry, in addition to his home run, he's been hit a couple times. He played a pretty good first base. Done a nice job on a couple of low throws over there. He's with a short lead at first out if he'll go anywhere. Let's see once. Perry is 1 for 1 in steals. DeTringo, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Antonopoulos would like to slam the door right here. Give his mates a last swing. Line drive short. Just a humpbacker. Shortstop back, pulls it in. Hit by the pitch is wasted. And it's bottom of the 9th time. It's do or die for the Lions. 8-6.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student.
Well, we're in the 9th inning. Want to tip our hat to Joey Antonopoulos. Came on with 1 out in the 6th inning, and he pitches scoreless baseball. Held the Spartans right where they're at, 8-6, and we'll see if his mates can rally on his behalf here. But a nice job by Joey tonight. All 8 of the runs charged to McCabe Sargent. Here we have a change. Perry moves over to third from first. And number 11 over there at first, Keenan Bell. Bell would bat in Deer's spot. One ball, one strike. Tyler Beck on for the save. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. To the left, and out number 1. So Koffel with a fly to left. He's the first out. Here's Flood. And Morgan would be on deck. He replaced Portee last time in the 7th as a pinch hitter. So Flood and then Morgan left. Flood was up back in that 7th inning. 2 on, nobody out, just unable to get the bunt down. Pitcher then retired everybody in order via the strike. Fanned Flood, Morgan, and Reimold to waste that inning. There's a foul back right on top of that fastball, but he shot it back over the stands. 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's the 8th K since the 6th inning for Tampa pitching. One strike. Been impressed with the velocity of these Tampa pitchers. They throw the ball hard. Breaking ball and beauty. 2 strikes. And Beck, strike 3 called. That's it for Morgan. That's it for the Lions. 8-6 is the final. We'll be back to wrap this one up from San Antonio after we take this time out.
In 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Well, it was a game of missed opportunities late for the Lions. They've had runners in scoring position in the 7th and 8th innings. Just unable to get that key hit. They fought back from a 7-1 deficit. Got it back to 7-6. And in the end, it was an 8-6 win for the Tampa Spartans. The winning pitcher in the ball game tonight is Kevin Pimentel. He goes to 5-1. The loser, McCabe Sargent, falls to 2-2. The Spartans go to 18-5, 4-3 in the conference. The Lions fall to 14-8, 3-4 in the conference. It's a good baseball game. Looked like it was going to be getting away early, but the Lions got back with 5 in the 5th. Couldn't come all the way back, had some chances, didn't make it. But tomorrow will be a new day. Doubleheader here beginning at 1 o'clock. And I'll be here for the first. Tim Simpson will take you through the second. If you want to get out to the ballpark, be a great time to come see good baseball. So with 8-10-0 for the Spartans, 6-11-2 for the Lions, this is Tom Cannell saying thanks for joining us and have a good night, everybody.